Welcome to That's Absurd Podcast, your source for everything hip-hop, pop culture, sports, and more. Tune in, subscribe, enjoy.
Yo. Welcome back to another episode of That's Absurd Podcast. I go by the name of Juno, a.k.a. Melvo.
It's your boy, Gene AP.
And your boy, President Swerve.
Back in the building. We actually recorded last week and we're recording this week, which is rare nowadays.
We didn't record last week.
We did.
Yeah, you guys made this myself.
Oh, me and Swerve was up here talking for about 45, 50 minutes then.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm telling you.
And I said 10. It was not no 45. No way.
Me and Swerve was on here over the time we usually allow.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Like by 10 minutes.
No, the cutoff is 15 minutes, just like college rules. The professor, or if you don't show up 15 minutes, people can leave. That's just...
The professor don't show up?
Yeah, we walking out of class.
Yeah, so... At this juncture, you are the professor since you the one we always waiting on.
Was last week on me?
You're not the professor.
No, it was definitely you.
You're not the professor because you have more knowledge and you're giving us knowledge.
Just for being absent.
Not in that case. You're being the professor. You're the professor, as in we have to wait for you to show up to start.
And you have a bald head like Professor Charles Xavier.
What y'all boys been up to, man?
What did we miss? We missed Juneteenth and Father's Day.
Yeah.
Oh, did we? Ain't nothing happening in Juneteenth outside of Kendrick just popping up and, showing niggas.
That's what he do.
But
you didn't do that for Father's Day?
For Father's Day, I had a blast. Remember, didn't we not speak on this? I don't know. On Father's Day weekend, I had the 21 Savage concert.
Nah.
No, you told us you was going to the concert, but we didn't talk about it yet because we didn't record last week because you didn't show up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, I did show up, but that's after.
You showed up after we showed up. After we left.
There. But I went to that concert. Incredible, fire concert. First time me seeing. I've been going to concerts like 15 years old, so it's crazy seeing hip hop artists get like full budget.
It's
concerts.
A production now, right? A whole
production.
Exactly.
A production. Yeah.
Versus just be them on stage,
and
that's
rapping.
it.
And just rapping. And even then, still some people don't know how to put on a good show. So like, I still think like some of the best performers I've probably seen was probably growing up was probably Lil Wayne and Plies. The short guys usually put on one hell of a show. A lot of guys, you know what I'm saying? But either way, that 21 Savage concert, fire. I forgot 21 Savage was an A-lister, though.
Is he an A-lister?
Oh, he's absolutely an A-lister.
Okay.
I'm joking. Yeah, he was killing it though. It was fire. It's him, JID, Nardo Wick. Nardo Wick performs like he raps. So super slow, barely any movement. It's crazy, but the rest though, yeah, they put on a full production. Like his production is even bigger than like Burner Boy's.
Where you saw?
I can see it.
Where you saw?
How Burner Boy has like the pyro and all that. Like 21's even bigger production than that.
It should be. He's been out longer.
Yeah, the shit is crazy. It's dope. And I got a friend who works like in all those like production shit like they does them for concerts and all that. He says, yeah, especially for like rappers that don't put on a good show and they're like big brands, these labels are smarter. They're kind of doing, let's do the extra because this motherfucker ain't gonna do shit anyway. So they kind of build a show around the guy, especially if the guy doesn't move around a lot. Like they say, like a Rod Wave or anything, they'll make like a whole production of the set looking like it's his porch and all that shit, and he's performing like he's in front of his porch, there's lights and all that. So they did something. 21 was kind of similar to that. He's like in front of his porch and in front of White House, different backdrops. The shit's dope. Fireworks, pyrotactics, all that shit, but hits for days. The sea of white folks.
Yeah, all of them screaming nigger.
As they should. I like that someone coming this be talking about they can't say it. Like what? They should was talking about it. It was dope.
Did you give them the side eye? Because I'm sure you probably had white folks on each side of you.
I was rocking with them though. We weren't there for that. We were there for a good time though. We were vibing.
Yeah.
So it was lit though. And outside of that, I did Tampa for Father's Day, and then I ended up going down to downtown Delray for the other 2 days of the week. And I had a niece at a graduation party, and we just basically spent rest of Father's Day done that way.
Okay.
But it was pretty lit. It's pretty nice. I had one of my favorite Father's Days yet. Had a good time.
Your kids got you anything?
Nah, the damn thing. You know, I didn't do Father's Day with the kids. It's just me and the wife.
Yeah,
So
that's
when
how.
you do it more family oriented, it make more sense. The kids didn't even call to even tell me Father's Day till like the end of the damn day. Like when we're calling back and we're checking on them.
At least they called you this year.
Yeah, right. But if we have it together, it's different. But we're just taking some trips without them. But what y'all been up to?
Let me see. I guess for me, for Father's Day, we just went to brunch. I got a new watch. That was about it for my Father's Day. But right now, currently, I have in-laws in. So we have a full house right now. So they got 3 girls, 9, 5, and I think 2.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been loud as hell in my house for the past couple of days.
How long they staying?
I think they're here till Sunday. They came in Tuesday night, and yesterday was a chill day, and we had movie night in the back patio. I ended up getting a projector, so we had movie night outside. We watched In and Out 2.
Okay. I haven't seen that yet.
Have you seen part 1?
Did I see the first one? Am I thinking about In and Out or am I thinking about Elements? Is that the one with that's the one with the emotions, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't seen that one.
I didn't see part 1. Part 2 is in theaters now. But
You didn't see part 1?
No, I didn't see part 1. I
Part
got
one's pretty good.
a theater in the back patio, so it's currently in theater. So we was watching it. Because I got the plug.
Yeah. Feds might be listening. Be
Luckily,
quiet.
your internet ain't snitch on you. That used to be the worst, dog.
What you mean?
A lot of people that pirate shit, their own internet server provider be snitching on you, calling police on people. You get warnings by them. That used to be a thing. Especially if you live in apartments, it's still a thing.
We do big dog shit over here. I told them to send me the movie. They sent me the movie. I played it on the big 100 screen in the patio.
Oh, okay. This is in pirate. Okay. I'm talking about the pirate.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't do that. I don't pay the however much it costs. What, $15, $24.99? How much it be?
What?
How much was it?
My monthly payment for my service?
Oh no, I thought you were talking about. Nate thinks you're talking about when you go on the service and pay for the movie.
No, it's still in theaters.
No,
Yes.
I thought you were talking about like Pirate Bay downloading or the Fire Stick way. Either or, just in general. But there's still some movies that are in theaters that they allow straight to consumer through Amazon
For free?
not for free.
No, you still got to pay.
Yeah, but you can watch it from the crib.
But it's
Remember
more.
during COVID, you
It's
could do
more.
that too?
Yeah, but it's more than a movie ticket costs.
Yeah, but a movie ticket is per person, so you can have the whole house. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's like 25. It's not that. I don't know how much more it is.
It's like 24. It's still bullshit.
That's how they need to just drop movies from now on. Just straight to consumers. Just they won't get as much head count.
Yeah, not for $24 though.
I
don't
think people
care.
will pay it, bro. Because 24, you could get more people fit in.
Huh? Nah. No way.
I don't know, man. I could see them going to that route. Pay-per-view movies.
I don't see people buying.
They're already doing it with concerts. The movies are so expensive. But yeah, what's it gonna take for it to break even or make sense?
Yeah, and going to movies is an event. If you're gonna watch the movie at home, you might as well just wait till it come out on regular streaming service.
That is true. Well, I mean, they say they're trying to bring back theaters.
Theaters ain't never go nowhere.
No go nowhere. I don't know what they talking about. Swerve.
Well, a lot of them shut down. Remember during COVID, a lot of theaters are barely.
Swerve.
Like,
What have you been up
got
to, Swerve? What have you been up to?
Like only
Swerve?
3 theater chains now anymore. What are you talking about? They didn't go nowhere.
They didn't go nowhere. People
did.
still watch movies in theaters.
Not as much. Very
Yeah.
few. There's lots that shut down. Lots of chains. I think there's like AMC, Phoenix, and like Cobb might only be like 3 left or something like that. Or AMC Phoenix or like 3. They
There's
used to
an
be a bunch.
Epic right here that I go to if I'm going to the theaters. There's an Epic. Epic is still up. AMC is still up. Regal is still up. All the major theater lines are still running.
Regal, no, they get bought out. One bought out the other one. It's Regal, AMC, and probably Epic. I don't think Cobb's around anymore. Or is AMC shut down? Who knows?
Father's Day weekend, I went to Palm Beach, and what did I do? I took my dad out to dinner with my wife and my sister on Saturday. The next day, we took her dad out to brunch in Delray. I seen Joe Curtis. In Palm Beach.
You seen him in person?
Yeah, in person. Yeah.
How that nigga look?
He look all right.
Was it planned or was it just out the blue?
No, I told him I was going to be in Palm Beach because remember he had told us he was going to be in Palm Beach, and he had texted us, and Juno was smart enough to send him his address.
Okay.
And Joe Curtis popped up on his ass in the middle of the night.
Yeah, on his way down.
Oh, I did a whole bunch of yard work. My dad was cleaning up the house. My dad's doing some work on the house, breaking down the bathroom, busting down the whole wall in the kitchen. Yeah, that's pretty much all I did that weekend. Juneteenth weekend, I think I went bowling. Did I go bowling? Yeah, I think I went bowling, and that was it. Didn't do nothing crazy. Had the day off.
Oh, they giving you all that day off?
They don't give us the day off. I had to request it off.
What if they're like,
I don't want to. They can't. Just imagine them
like,
doing that. Exactly.
Yeah,
That's one day I'm gonna request off. I know. I'm taking that day off.
No hours of anything. You don't care. You don't even have to have any hours left. You request it. They gonna pay for
That's it.
They gotta get it.
They put it on the muscle.
There was the other black people in the building though. They didn't take it off. There's 2 other black dudes in the back, and then there's a black lady in the front. None of them requested it off. I was like, y'all better than me. I like to have that day off so I can let them do whatever, let them talk about whatever they want to talk about. Let them have the free. That's their free nigga pass day. If all of us took off, really, they have nothing stopping them from saying nigga all day.
Like where them niggas at?
Where them niggas at? They get loud with it. They get loud with it.
All them niggas off today.
All them niggas off today, huh?
Classic.
Oh, what that? Listen, I was telling you about. We have people here. So today we went to. Yesterday was movie night. Today we went to Aquatica.
I was there a couple weeks ago.
That was a good time, but it started raining, so they had to kick everybody out the water. Then they let us back in the water. Then it got very cloudy with dark clouds. They had to kick everybody else out the water again. And then it was time to go home. And so guess what? I laid my phone down on top of the car, and we drove off. The phone fell off when we got onto the interstate.
Didn't it break? You're lucky.
It didn't break, bro.
You went back for it?
Yeah, I went back
and found
for
it.
Yeah, I did the find my phone on my watch, and it brought
start
me
pinging?
right to it. So that shit fucked up.
Crack.
My shit fucked up. Like you can see the
I
inside.
thought you were gonna tell me something else. I'm like, in this heat, I was thinking your phone was just gonna fuck up just from sitting on top of the roof of the car.
The front is still perfectly fine.
I thought he was gonna say he made it all the way home with the phone still on top of the car.
I wish.
Because it was playing music. How you know it fell off? Because when the music stopped or when it disconnected from the...
When it disconnected from my watch. Because I was looking for my phone and I pinged and I was like, let me ping it. And then it said it's not connected. I was like, oh shit, I left my phone at Aquatica. But when we was driving home, we heard something go thump thump, and we didn't know what the hell it was.
Mm-hmm. And you was like, oh, that might have been the phone that fell off the car.
That was my phone that fell off the car. Then we had to go back, get to it. It was a good thing it fell off to the shoulder of the highway.
That's better than me. I left the concert and then my phone was pinging somewhere in Orlando. I drove all the way to Orlando just knocking on doors.
You found it?
No, I ain't find it. Wasted trip.
Remember last time that happened, Nate? We went to the house on the lake.
Yeah,
with Mark
I
phone
wasn't there. That was you. That was you, Waldo, and Mark.
and Mark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro, we went all the way to the house. I don't know what the fuck we thinking for our phone, bro. Go all the way to them people's house. Look, and we literally walked inside to the house area because for some reason the door wasn't locked. We walked into the house.
Y'all could have got killed.
Bro, we could have died.
Didn't they end up leaving it outside or some shit like that?
No, the guy say, y'all looking for that iPhone? And he was like, yeah, it's right here. He was like, yeah, nigga, you the one that stole it.
Did he steal it? Or did he just find it? Did somebody just drop it somewhere? That's like you saying somebody stole your phone that fell off the car by the interstate. If somebody got the phone, he ain't steal it. He found it.
That's right.
Yeah, we ended up getting the phone back. Remember that happened to me in Atlanta too. Were you in Atlanta? Nate, were you in Atlanta with us?
No, that might have been with you, Gray, and
Me,
Waldo.
No, was Waldo?
And Mark?
I don't think Waldo was there. Waldo wasn't there. It was me, Gray, Mark, somebody else.
It's like we'd rather die. I mean, we'd rather take a chance of dying than go through the hassle of trying to get a new phone and setting it all up all over again. It's just too much.
Apple, book all that appointment. It's just
the price of phones.
Yeah, and the price of phones. I'm thinking of just canceling all my insurance and just say, hey, I'm gonna just rock out until it can't rock out no more.
Yeah, that's what I.
Because your phone right now still works.
Yeah,
you could
works.
and it's just the back. You just put a cover on the back, and you could just keep going for another couple years.
Yeah, I was like, damn, I have to buy the iPhone 15 now.
What you on right now?
The
13?
14. I got a 14 Pro Max.
Okay.
And I was like, damn, I got to buy a 15 on the year that the 16 come out because the 16 is going to come out in September. So I was like, damn, I wanted to wait a little bit.
Do they still keep making the numbers? Like right now, like are they still manufacturing like 10s and 11s?
I doubt
12s?
I doubt it.
You want to get an upgrade to a new phone, you just go to the newest year. You're not going to have 11 and just go to a 12 when there's a 16 out.
Of course, yeah.
But if there's a price difference, some people might be like, dang, I don't want that $1,000. I don't want that $1,500 phone. Let me just go get the 11 for $699.
I don't even think Apple would sell it for $699. Apple would probably sell it at the same price.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, they on that bullshit. Okay, so question of the week, right? I don't know where Nate went. Nate fell off. Something is going on with Nate. I don't know where that nigga at. So I was watching the video. I just sent the video to you guys not too long ago of these two black kids playing a game with a basketball.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently this is a very popular known game, but I've never played it. I never heard of it. Have you ever heard of curb ball?
I never. When you showed me sent the video, I was like, oh, this seems like a pretty interesting game. I've never seen it before. Never heard of nobody playing it. Definitely, like, I don't know. Maybe it's like a regional thing or just a poor thing. I don't know,
bro. You have to be dirt poor for you to come up with a game with a basketball without it. You can't even afford a rim, so you just use nature, which is this curb. So you're using nature in a basketball, and you guys created a whole game. I'm like, bro, you have to be super poor. I wasn't that poor.
When I was younger, we stayed by the train tracks. We had a crate. We had a crate that we nailed up to a phone pole, and that was our hoop.
Yeah, that's normal for the poor people in the hood. Use that crate. We have
that curb is another level.
That's even.
That's
poorer.
a whole other level of poor. And the game, they're like standing on the other side. It does take some kind of skill because for you to hit it, for you to stand on one side of the street, throw it up like a regular shot, and it land on the curb right at a perfect angle for it to come straight back to you. That's some skill.
It does take some skill. But imagine if them niggas had a hoop Them niggas would be in the league.
Yeah. Yeah, that is crazy. Yeah, I ain't never been that poor.
Yeah, man, that shit is crazy.
Have I never been that poor? I mean, there's probably shit that we do that they like. No, I ain't never been that poor. Like, I used to eat mayonnaise sandwiches.
Yeah, I'm not big on mayonnaise.
I'm not big on mayonnaise neither, but for some reason when you was poor, mayonnaise on bread.
See, I wasn't that poor. We always had at least a slice of cheese to put on there.
Yeah, throw some cheese. That's extra. You show some cheese and then put some pepper on there.
Sandwich meat. Yeah, I ain't have sandwich meat. God,
no,
damn.
we didn't have.
Yeah,
we had the bologna with the red string around it. That's elite. That's elite poor food.
Yeah.
The bologna with the sandwich with the red string around it. Ramen noodles, always classic. Fancy it up, put some diced chicken, some mixed vegetables. You put a slice of cheese in that water, that bitch turn creamy.
Yeah,
cheat code.
Good.
Yeah,
that
come on,
good.
man.
The regular pack with just the flavor and a slice of cheese.
That's why I feel poor people is just so much better at cooking and just like you put a guy in the kitchen, you put a girl in the kitchen. Whoever grew up poor is gonna be the best cook. Rich people ain't good cooks. They eat out too much.
Damn, man, where this nigga Nate at, bro?
Who knows?
He said his camera unplugged. He's restarting. And that was 2 minutes ago.
Nate can't get right.
Never, bro. That's why I argue with him about this shit every week.
I even call him when I get off work. I call him. I'll be like, "Hey, bro, tonight's the night. You gonna be on time?" Usually, that's the conversation we have when I get off work. I try to get him early. Today, he ain't even answer. I was like, I already know he's gonna be on that bullshit.
So, fight night, my house, bro. We doing fight nights at my house.
When's the next fight?
I don't know, but any big fight, y'all can come through. I'm about to get a Blackstone.
Blackstone. You need to get a smoker.
Nah, I don't do smoke food like that.
There's like I heard people at my job be talking about a pellet smoker. It's like a little green dome.
Mm-hmm.
And they swear by that thing. You can put your wood in there, charcoal, whatever, and just gives your food better flavor when you grill. I got a gas grill. I'm like, what's the point?
It's not a real grill, ain't it?
Yeah, it's not a real grill.
When you're cooking on gas,
I'm just like different. I'm just wasting. I could have did this inside and been comfortable. I'm not getting no extra flavoring from this grill or anything like that. Wasting my time. You want to get into these politics? I was inside watching the Biden versus Trump debate that's going on right now.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was today. What's today? Thursday?
Today's Thursday, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know the debate was this soon. I heard they was gonna debate, but I didn't know it was this soon.
They got it so it's like they ask a question, you get 2 minutes to answer the question, then the person gets 2 minutes to answer. The next person gets 2 minutes to answer their question. They get a minute each to the rebuttal, and they'll turn off your mic when the other person's speaking. So it's not like last time when people was just speaking over, cutting people off and jumping all over, taking over people's time. So I like that about this debate. Trump's a little bit more respectful right now. From what I've seen, he seems a little bit more respectful because I guess he's not. I don't know. He just seems more into it. He's more cognitive for sure than Joe Biden. Joe Biden's already stumbling over his words, looking like he's about to fall asleep. Mm-hmm. Trump's just a sharper guy. That's all.
Yeah.
Definitely, they both definitely avoiding questions. Whole lot of name calling like usual. But this is the first debate. This is the first time in U.S. history that a former president is debating a current president.
How is it going? I had some technical difficulties.
Was just talking about Trump whooping Joe Biden ass in the debate.
I didn't say all that. I'm just saying they're debating it. Ain't no whooping yet.
He's definitely gonna whoop him.
He
already
is.
rigged it.
Well, it just seems
Biden
like
try to win.
for Biden to win.
Yeah, they made it where the camera, where you can't interrupt each other.
Well, that's
They
how
already know that.
that's how a respectable presidential debate should be.
Yeah, but you don't need to press the button. Let me be respectful.
Exactly.
Let me show if I'm not disrespectful too.
But we know. But I feel like Trump is being more respectable because of the fact that he can't be disrespectful. Well, he can't be as disrespectful.
My thing is, we're calling these guys old and senile, and this way is preventing them from impromptu scuffs and stuff like that. You know, I already know Trump might just say some throat shit, and you expect Biden to come back quick, but we already know Biden ain't. You know what I'm saying? His CPUs ain't going like that no more. You know what I'm saying? The bandwidth ain't there anymore.
It seems like they've both been getting back at each other pretty quick. Like one of them says something crazy, Biden will just remember that shit and wait for Trump to finish talking and be like, all right, that shit you just said was a complete lie.
Yeah, when you get to sit and marinate with it, when I get to just chop you in the middle of your shit, like when Obama's giving a speech, someone just comes on like, you're a liar. You need someone to throw that right in there. Now you can be like, hold on.
Yeah.
Nigga responds, but you don't get that. You know what I'm saying? Trump got hit him with that. Oh, you mad because I'm styling him. I don't know if y'all remember that one came from.
Yeah.
Oh, you mad because I'm styling on you?
Hit him with the clean two-piece.
All right, what else we got in politics? I know. Did you guys see this? This defense agreement that went down between Russia and North Korea.
What they make? No, I didn't hear about that. So,
they signed it. I guess they made an agreement that they're gonna defend each other. If America attacks Russia, North Korea now is obligated to help Russia get America off them, and vice versa.
Twin.
I mean, I don't see what's the benefit of that. I think Russia's always been the sole person. Very few people trade with North Korea. I guess maybe now it's more open. They don't have to do it on the low. The countries that do trade with them on the low because of the tariffs and shit like that.
It's just an open agreement saying that, hey, if somebody messes
with y'all, if y'all in trouble, we coming through.
Yeah, but that matters because North Korea is like the only one of the. It's like they call it a hermit kingdom. It's one of the isolated places U.S. put sanctions, and U.S. use all their connects. Say you can't be fucking with them. If y'all fuck with them, you can't fuck with us. So
neither one of them
starve them out.
Neither Russia or North Korea is part of NATO.
Exactly, but Russia's the big dog. So Russia been going around collecting countries like the Avengers, dog, collecting all our ops,
collecting them time stones.
Yeah, like they're waiting for us to act funny. They're like America looking a little funky in the light, dog. They out here collecting the time stones.
Wait till they get that fifth one.
Yeah, they
get that gauntlet. They get that gauntlet. We done for it. Russia ain't fucking around.
Because they went to Africa, Cuba, everyone we ain't fucking with. They out here. Iran. They out here making. You know what I'm saying, collecting all the ops, dog. It's crazy, but what did I see? Speaking of, I thought I saw something that was Russia related this week or something.
Well, just during the debate, they asked one of the questions they asked him was, did they agree with Putin's terms about Russia? Pretty much saying, like, what did they say? What did they say about not Russia, Ukraine?
And what he said?
I don't even think they answered that question. And there was another question about immigration that neither one of them motherfuckers answered. They asked them about would they be getting rid of illegal immigrants, whether they've been here for 10 years or whether they've been married to citizens. Would you still get rid of these illegal citizens or illegal
that's
immigrants?
That's the gotcha question.
Yeah, but neither one of them answered it.
Of course. And neither of them going to be asked about reparations tonight. They said out of all the news responders that are out there, no black networks got invited. Got access to that?
Oh, to this
debate. So ain't going to be no reparation questions.
Yeah, definitely not. That's not one of their concerns.
I mean, I know that, but niggas is acting hype nowadays. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, but I think didn't one area actually give out reparations, like in California or Chicago, some area like that? I forget. I don't remember.
Yeah, I would like to know. It was in California, but I would like to know how they divided that up. How they decide how much and who's getting what.
All I know is I know someone, a citizen or resident from there, went to suing the county or over it, some shit like that.
What, white guy?
Yeah, for discrimination or some shit.
Of course.
Fucking Mel Karens.
Niggas want their piece too. Niggas want their piece too. What if Trump? People are speculating that one dude might be Trump's VP.
What one dude?
Who?
The black Republican guy, Baldy.
Tim Scott?
Tim Scott, yeah. So imagine if Trump come out there with a black man, it may.
That's gonna be
it's gonna be tough.
That's gonna be like Shaq and Kobe.
It's gonna be tough for the Democrats. They already lose the black vote. You got a black man on that coat ticket. You know what I'm saying?
It can't just be any black man though, because remember that one? What was that one? The doctor dude, the sleepy doctor.
Ben Carson.
Yeah, Ben Carson. That guy's horrible.
He's a fucking genius, dog. Which is what's crazy. He was like one of the U.S.'s only infant neurosurgeons, like one of the earliest ones. Different techniques. He's super paid, dog. So literally a brain surgeon.
That's a crazy. I mean, I don't want to offend nobody, but that's a crazy thing to even a brain surgeon for a baby. Mm-hmm. Shit, Trump was just talking about some in West Virginia. They had a dude that was talking about some abortion all the way till up to 9 months and even after birth. He was like, "Yeah, just sit him on the table right here. We'll decide. Sit him on the table here. We'll decide later what we're gonna do." I'm like, Jesus, that's crazy. After birth is wild.
Lead a baby.
Just sit him down on the table for a little bit until we decide what we're gonna do. I'm like, Jesus.
After birth is crazy, bro.
Neither one of them wanted to answer that question too, because they kept on asking them like, "What's the time? Like, what do you think is a good time?"
America's crazy though, because it is. Like, I don't even know why abortion is such a big thing. It shouldn't be. Like, who the fuck really cares? But we act like it's a big deal. But one side acts like it's not murder, while the other side act like they really give a damn.
But Trump was saying how nobody wanted Roe versus Wade, and he was the one that got rid of it. Mm-hmm. Reagan tried to get rid of it. So many other presidents before him tried to get rid of it, and he's the only one that succeeded.
Yeah, he gives us props on that. That's why that's the only reason. Like, I don't know why the fuck would they do that now. That's the one thing that Trump got against him. Like, you got these women against you. You should have waited to pull that card out, though. Now you wilding. Now, that's why you could never have the country 50-50. And I feel like this shit's by design. Like, even though it looked like Trump was having all the things in his favor, like, who the fuck asked for this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is clearly going to go against you. Now you're going to get the women going to galvanize against you. Because even women that don't need abortions or to pass abortion age, they just like the option to have one.
Yeah.
You can't tell them what I can't do.
Married women sitting on the couch watching this debate that don't even concern them.
They don't, but they might have a daughter one day. They just need to know, just in case.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And white women especially, white women love I'm saying that's their guaranteed cop out. Make sure no babies before marriage or college. They love that abortion clinic, so they ain't about to. They know the game. They ain't about to shut that down.
But not the religious ones.
Even the religious ones, white folks in general. That's their key.
Because they want marriage before children. But if the child comes before marriage, what do you do? Which one is in God's eyes? Which one holds more weight?
They're not allowing their kids to not jeopardize their stuff for kids. Period. They're not having them early. Maybe in the rural in the South. You know what I'm saying? But like the established suburban folks, they driving their kids to that clinic.
Park that Benz right in front of that clinic.
Exactly. So bring out the diaper. Leave them right there. So, but it is a big thing in America, the abortion thing. But who knows?
Well, speaking of kids and murder, Remy Ma's son Jason J. Scoot, he's charged with first-degree murder.
Remy Ma been fucking up ever Ever
since she stepped out on my dog Pat Poose.
Yeah.
Pat Poose.
Yeah, nothing good.
Nothing but bad news.
Nothing bad. Fuck it up, dog.
Yeah, bro.
Look at Karma, dog. He step out on a good dude, dog. Step out on a good, solid nigga that hold you down while you do a bid.
Now your son.
Step out on him. Now look, Karma. Yeah, it's crazy. He caught a body too, though, which is crazy.
They think it might have been murder for hire too. Some shit I heard.
Worse.
Like somebody hired him.
Yeah, or something. You know, hood shit. You could put a nigga 8 bands, 5 bands, 10 bands, even $200.
And he's so your mom is Remy Ma, and somebody got to pay you to go shoot somebody.
You know the good kids are always the worst, dog. You already know the kids that
they gotta prove it because they have to prove it.
Exactly, they always the worst, dog. So whatever they say he did, he probably did that shit.
Yeah,
because he's rich. Expect this from Remy Ma's kid, T.I.'s son, all the ones that are wealthy and want to act a fool. They about that.
Yeah, T.I.'s son is the worst. That guy, that's a vagabond. That's a real vagabond right there.
Yeah, Boosie's son. Yeah, expect that. Well, you got their dads, old gangsters, telling them, trying to draw the niggas, and yeah, they don't want to listen. No, they don't want to listen. Even their dads saying them boys don't listen to. Expect that, man. Speaking of motherfuckers that don't want to listen, your boy Julio came out here, already a Florida native, went to another spot in Florida, and, they stretched him. Here's the thing about Florida. The thing about Florida is every hood thinks they're better than another hood. And the bigger hoods definitely look down at the smaller hoods, but the smaller hoods are definitely worse because they got the little man syndrome. So take it like this. Miami think it's the biggest threat. Mm-hmm. Jacksonville's one of the probably, if not, they're probably right up there in Miami. Murder rate crazy high. But anytime those niggas probably go to small towns like Port St. Lucie, small towns, they get their head cracked. Because they overreact. And those local niggas, the small town niggas that have to always show out, they always act a fool. You know what I'm saying? Tampa's a pretty big area, but that's nothing to Jacksonville. I think Fulio's from Jacksonville, right?
Yeah.
So he came down there. I don't know how he got killed in front of
He got killed in Miami.
No, he got killed in Tampa.
Oh, in Tampa.
Yeah, I mean he's beefing with his ops from Jacksonville. That's why he did the videos all in the thing. But if you're in Florida and you're beefing with someone, going to another major city in Florida you're likely to bump into them because the odds aren't that far off. Because people in Florida might go to other big metro places in Florida.
If you're from Tampa, you only going to Orlando, Miami, Jacksonville,
exactly. Tallahassee. There's only big pockets that it's a likelihood that they could happen. We know people that their beef started in Palm Beach and they died in Orlando.
Yeah.
When the ops catch them, that's a thing. You got a beef that started in Palm Beach, you get killed in Tallahassee. You see, it's usually the metropolitan. So him being from the streets and you do a national syndicated song about killing the ops, going to his grave and doing the video and all that. Who knows where that spread out and all the beefs for his partners really live out. But most likely they are in the metro cities. And to not think of that and just to be doing videos talking about we out here tonight, this, that, and third, and think you ain't gonna get right out in Florida? Nah.
Niggas think they untouchable when they get online.
Yeah.
Start sharing their locations, start doing crazy shit, dancing on people's graves. Like there's no type of repercussions.
That's what I'm saying, and it's crazy. I mean, like, yeah, you played yourself. These niggas is killing people outside of the club with everyone out there nowadays. So what? Why would you think you're safe?
Yeah,
you gotta always post your shit after you left there. After you let that to do the posting, you doing it in real time, man. And it sucks, dog. Dude had a little talent too, dog. He was dope, but almost all the Florida drill scene rappers are done for now. They either gone away on Ricos or dead. We lost Hot Boy. He's on that Rico right now. Fulio's dead. The other one caught a Rico charge. So it's crazy.
Are we ready to call Kodak Black the official Florida artist?
Well, he's a Florida artist. He's not a drill artist, though. That's what I'm saying. The drill artists are different. The drill artists they really killing people and really rapping about it. Just like the other drills.
Kodak's the biggest.
Kodak's been around.
Kodak's the biggest rapper.
He's the biggest mainstream rapper in Florida.
Kodak's an A-lister too, though.
Yeah, mainstream rapper.
Yeah, he's an A-lister. But these guys here we're talking about, these guys are killers. They have no business being in front of the camera. It's just the industry's that greedy. You see, they be like, hold on, these niggas is killing and they rapping about it. Oh yeah, we gotta
Yeah,
get this.
sign him up.
Sign him up. So whoever caught Fulio's thing right there, you know that label is about to eat right now because he got like 200,000 new followers after he died. So you know how that go.
You seen Shawnee O'Neal gave up $50K a month in alimony to marry Keon Henderson?
I respect it. What I don't respect is her doing all these interviews talking about she never knows she really liked it, Shaq.
Yeah,
So,
that's
like, these hoes are so
that's
green.
crazy. It's easy to say this stuff after. I hate after the fact that you want to say all this stuff. You want to talk about people's character and he took the high road and said, "Yeah, I'm sure I didn't like myself back then either."
All he does is take the high road now. All he does is talk about how he wish he did that. He lost a good woman for whatever reason. He just keep it on the next. Maybe he figures,
might turn around, loop around one day.
No, maybe probably seen her messing with this dude. Hey man, if I get her off my back, I can start paying this alimony. I'm gonna start talking crazy nicer. She's like, you know what? I am over him. And to prove to her new dude, I will take this engagement.
Yeah,
because there are girls that you can ask them to marry, and if they're getting that
check, that
alimony, they're like, nah, I can't do that.
Nah,
this shit too much.
especially $50K a month.
Yeah, exactly. So
$50K a month, I'd have to convince him. Hey, you know what? You could buy me the ring. We could do the show, whatever.
And the guys go right along, of course.
Yeah, for sure. $50K a month.
Ex-boyfriend, they be right there. Oh, that's my boyfriend. Yeah, for good reason. Them niggas are never married. They're like, yeah, keep hitting that nigga's pockets.
Yeah, $50K.
So that's the only thing I didn't like with Shawnee doing that crazy talking. What happened to Shaq's son? That he's supposed to be an NBA prospect after he had the heart surgery. Is he still in college or is he playing?
I don't know. After the heart thing, I haven't really heard much about him. I didn't see him at no type of drafts or nothing.
Y'all
talking about son?
I haven't heard of him about him yet either.
Which is crazy because Bronny just got drafted to the league this year.
He's older than Bronny, I think.
He is older than Bronny. Shaq's son was actually a nationwide prospect. He was huge. That heart shit is what fucked him up. Hey yo. I think you should be allowed to say huge and Shaq together without saying pause. They're kind of synonymous.
That's kind of pause-worthy too, though. At the same time,
Shaq might be the only person that the word might also mean huge. You know what I'm saying? This thing is Shaq size, and you know what the person means.
Yeah.
What if Shaq's name becomes a pause thing? Man, this shit's Shaq size. Pause.
That shit's 7 foot tall.
But yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't. Yeah, his son. He was a big prospect. What y'all boys think about Bronny getting drafted 55 pick to the Lakers?
The debate is over.
The NBA is rigged?
No, the debate is over.
About what?
About LeBron who's the GOAT.
Okay, explain to me why you think LeBron James is the GOAT now.
LeBron James is the GOAT.
Jordan couldn't even get his son to the league. LeBron got his son in the league and playing. Jordan's son, I can go play pickleball with him right now, 24-hour fitness.
The way it's seeming like they saying that LeBron got way more power than Jordan ever did.
Of course. LeBron also has a way better career. LeBron also has a way better career. The longest running. They said he has one of the best careers in NBA history.
Definitely longest running.
Got a lot of
and now next year you get to lace up with your son.
First player to ever be on the same team as his son. NBA history.
But people are talking about nepotism. I heard one of the other guys playing the same team. They're like, this ain't new. This like this. Was it Andy Depot? Whatever that he plays with his brother or some shit.
Yeah, there's plenty of his
brother's trash.
Woj was on ESPN saying he don't want to hear nothing about none of this nepotism stuff because nepotism is all through the NBA. From the coaches,
yeah, the coaches,
the players, the upper management, all of it.
Yeah, you ain't trying to hear that.
It's everywhere.
Nepotism shouldn't work in the NBA though, in the player part, because it should.
Why not?
Because that's the slaves. Because that's the slaves.
No, it's not against the slave. It's because we want the best of the best. There's no faking the best.
You can fake the best. This is just like you say with Caitlin Clark. She's not one of the best players in the league right now, but you want to put her on that Olympic team to get those numbers up, right?
Oh yeah, when you're building the league up, but the NBA don't need that.
You don't think whatever team would have got LeBron would have, or got Bronny would have, their jersey sales is going to be going through the roof?
Yeah, but Lakers, and this is just a good thing for the NBA. NBA almost like the WWE.
It's a good thing for the
NBA. Like this is good for the storyline.
Yeah,
but I don't think it's good as far as for the sport to just get a guy in there that's just because it's that if he's not qualified.
Well,
Why are you, but we don't know what
Giannis-
nepotism is.
Not Giannis has two brothers in the NBA
That's
taking
what
up
we're saying.
roster spots on his team.
Yeah.
and they
That's what I'm
have to
saying.
keep them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm
part
saying.
of his contract.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That part's not good in that aspect. There shouldn't be nepotism in a thing that requires straight skill.
Well, that's how power works. Nepotism
true.
and
Exactly.
nepotism
Yeah.
and power go hand in hand.
This is
If you
true.
want me, you got to take my brother.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why now you see Thanasis and all these commercials. Dude got a damn Nike deal.
I was watching the Dragons thing on Game of Thrones. What's it called? The
House of Dragons.
House of Dragons. And I caught the last episode last season before I started this season. I haven't started this season yet, just to get a refresher. And I remember the dude. I was like, when I think about it, they didn't have to go beef, dog. They gave them a pretty good offers. They're like, hey, I'm gonna stay in charge. Your son could be my cupbearer. All sorts of nepotism. Everyone's good, but everyone want to hold the crown, dog.
Yeah, everybody wants
Everybody
to
want to hold the crown. But this shit could have been smooth. All this war is not even necessary. But see, everybody want to come in there, so that shit kind of got to me. But yeah, LeBron. I don't know. It'd be good to see if he wins a chip with his son.
That'd be
epic.
It's a fucking wrap.
If,
I
he
don't
gets-
like nothing.
if LeBron gets one more ring, I don't care. Before he retires, he's GOAT. He's number one. Right now, as a LeBron fan, I'm going to say Jordan is ahead of him.
Here's the thing I like.
If he
about
gets
the
another
NBA, though.
ring, he
it's
passes
probably
him.
not going to happen. I like
It
that.
might not.
I like the fact that every time you let one get away, you might not ever get it again. Because you fuck up. That's any easy one you should kill for it every time. 'cause
But-
you might not ever get it.
Yeah, but in LeBron's case, he's let at least 6 of them get away.
But he didn't. But none of
And
them
he-
were just slipped though. LeBron, they were. You know what I'm saying none of them fell from his hand. He fought
If you-
for them. He
if
wasn't
you
good
get-
enough. He got to the position he got.
If you
to.
get to the finals and you don't win, then you let that shit slip away.
But
You
together-
can't go through the whole East and get to the end and then not win. You let it slip away.
LeBron was doing LeBron versus in the NBA year after year after year. And we're talking about the best players in the world, and this one guy keeps showing up as the main contender every year.
Yeah.
Just that alone is insane. So I can't say he let it slip, but I mean, like, anytime you had an easier team or you're up 3-1, whatever it is, if you don't mash out on them, you might not ever get it again. You know what I'm saying that's why I felt like the bubble counted. Even Kyrie's the main one. Every time Kyrie let one slip, he fucked up his own. He might not ever get one again.
Yeah, in Kyrie's position when him losing one with the Dallas Mavericks this year.
Him losing with Dallas Mavericks, him leaving a fucking winning team.
What team is that?
Boston.
He left the Boston. That's another one. Remember, he
left
left the fucking.
Boston.
Oh yeah.
He left the Cavs as well. When he was with LeBron, when he won one, he won a winning team and left.
He didn't leave the Cavs. LeBron left the Cavs and went to LA and he stayed there, right?
Yeah.
He stayed there and he tried to make
No, Kyrie left, bro. I remember Kyrie was number 2, but for whatever reason, I don't know if he didn't want to be number 2. He left LeBron.
I don't know if I thought LeBron left and he was still there for a little bit. LeBron left him, went to LA. He was still there for a little bit, tried to run things himself. Well, shit wasn't working. He went to Boston, tried to run that team. That shit didn't work.
And
Then he ended up with the Nets.
Yeah.
Then he ended up with
I
the
don't know why am I thinking that Kyrie left LeBron. Because I could have sworn that's how they fell out happened. Like them boys were. I know LeBron.
Or maybe he did. Maybe he did leave LeBron. He went to the Celtics, and then LeBron went to LA. I'm not sure.
Yeah, some shit happened, and so Kyrie, yeah, and he's been like he might be done for. Durant, another one.
There's word that
Durant should have just stayed at the Warriors, though. Once you made the switch and they already hate you, never leave. Just keep winning.
No, they couldn't afford him though.
Yeah, but now
Niggas want to win rings, but they still got to get paid at the same time.
Guy like
Especially-
Durant, you got
especially when you're young.
You got to think of all the outside deals they're gonna get, though.
You
As long as you stay a champion, there's all sorts of deals that come with that. And that shit was all but guaranteed with that lineup they had.
Everybody knows KD's rings are fugazi.
People say that as if KD isn't that dude, though.
He
It's
is that
fugazi
dude.
if you're a sorry motherfucker. KD was that dude. That's why people are more mad about it. Like, bro, you didn't even have to do this.
Okay, what I mean by fugazi is that he was not the bus driver on that team. He was a bus rider. He was a very good passenger.
Very polite.
Yeah,
That's it.
very polite
courteous.
passenger. Yeah,
Give him a 5-star rating at the end of his trip.
yeah, that's it.
I don't know, but yeah, to know that KD might not ever get one. Well, KD already has one, but
He got 2.
look at Melo retire without one. That's one of the
And
goats.
if he didn't, if Melo, I mean, if KD never got a ring, he would just be another Melo.
Oh,
just-
Paul George.
Same thing. Well, Paul George probably even less because he's never made it to the finals and he don't have no rings and no MVPs.
He's hosting a podcast now.
Yeah, but these younger kids call him the GOAT.
They call
And
him.
younger athletes are calling him that. Like they're like, so there's something to it there that is just not the game. They're like, this guy is fucking.
They're using the term GOAT too loosely. I don't think they really think he's the greatest player of all time. I think what they think is like if you're gonna play 2K and you're gonna you're gonna build a body type or build a player, that's who you want to build. That's who you want as PG.
Here's my thing: do all players? Because back in the day, they didn't have to go hand in hand. You could play basketball, you could play video games. Now it seems like all basketball players or all athlete players also play the video game version of the sport as well. Is it automatically synonymous? Do all players also get on the sticks?
No, I just think the time that the 2K was popping off, these kids were young and they were already inside playing these video games, and then they started playing, and then they go outside and start playing basketball. It's probably both at the same time.
Here's what happened. I mean, like niggas that are good on the sticks are usually good basketball players as well.
Not always.
Not always, but isn't it usually like I don't know? That's what I'm wondering.
Some niggas just be inside and they could kill you in 2K. You go outside, can't even dribble.
Are they trash niggas that are trash in 2K and also can't play basketball? I don't think that's a thing, though.
You ever play 2K?
I don't play 2K.
And you don't play basketball?
You see? You see how it goes in there? But if I was playing outside, I'd be a little nicer in 2K. That's what I mean.
I play outside, but I don't play 2K.
And had you played 2K, maybe the two would start coming together. Like this game comes and plays a little bit easier. I don't know if it goes like that for football. I know back in the days I used to play football games. I can never understand the plays though. And I'm looking at the X and the Y's and all that. When they run the between
it's X and O's for football.
X and O's, my bad. Yeah, I know why I said Y, my bad. X and O's. Yeah. I was never able to, even in the sport, I was either never able to, it never resonated or lock in. You know, they tell you people have good, what's they call it, when they call them?
Hand-eye?
No, with the sports, almost like when they call it very very smart on the sport. Yeah, very sports IQ. Yeah, very, very high sports IQ. For sports, like I know the basic rules, but I never could get to the fact that they keep adding more rules, adding more. Say like this is not allowed, this is illegal, this shouldn't count. Like they adding more shit every year. Y'all motherfuckers can remember this, but I guess this is something you're passionate about. It makes sense. Because, like I said, they're always adding. Every season they add new rules in the NBA, and it's literally an off season. There's really just they come back and the new rules are in effect, and everyone just kind of. There's probably like 1 or 2 times we even know that it's a new rule when they get called on it. But how quick the industry, the whole league, just adjusts, it's crazy.
Or sometimes they'll just at the beginning of the season, you'll see more of those calls, and then they'll die off like towards the middle of the season. Like last year they started the flopping. So first couple of games you start seeing them do the flop, and then after a while they kind of just let it slide.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So the referees made the adjustment, not the players.
It's the referees making the adjustments for sure.
Okay.
Because the players not.
Okay, we're saying the players what?
The players still playing the game the same way until they get that call. And then even then, I think they're still playing the same way, and eventually the ref's gonna stop calling it because ref's not gonna call flop every time you flop.
I guess that's why they're just gonna ignore it.
Yeah,
that's why they say the game somehow has some riggedness into it. Like if you're a favorite, they won't call so much. They might call so much. They might start catering the game to how you play. Like we all know, all the good players get to travel.
Speaking of rigging, I just heard they talk about there's a whistleblower came out from the 88 season from the Chicago Bulls. He was a statistician, came out and said that for home games for Michael Jordan, the year that he won the Defensive Player of the Year, that the home statisticians were stat padding, giving them extra steals, giving them extra rebounds, blocks.
We don't want to hear that shit.
No, that's too late.
What good is it, for you to tell us after the fact, dog? Haters.
What you mean after the fact? Ain't no after the fact. He's still.
It was 88, whatever.
Yeah.
How long you said it was?
Yeah, 88. You right.
Come on. Why? What we gonna do with this now? No one can go to jail, man. You just trying to.
Well, it's another. Yeah, exactly. It's another piece we can use in the debate.
Nah, I ain't having it because it's not one you can confirm or deny.
Well, the person who was doing the stats has definitely confirmed. He said I was cheating for that guy.
Here's one thing I do know: no one checks stats, so you can make a stat about anything, and especially in the NBA, they be making new stats. They're like, he's the fourth player to only do a left hand layup on the third round. You know what I'm saying? And we never doubt it. You know nobody's
gonna go back and check. Nobody really goes back and check.
So who's those when they pat on there? I did see I sent you guys it. Which coach was it that they asked him who's the best player and who's the GOAT, and he said it came down to LeBron, Jordan, and I sent you guys it, right?
I don't know.
He said LeBron had the best career ever. Did he say LeBron, Jordan, and Kobe? He said LeBron. He said undoubtedly that's probably the best career I've ever seen in my life. And I think he said Jordan probably his best player because he said Jordan. People was asking him, "Have you seen the what is it? The 30 for 30?"
Mm-hmm. The Last Dance.
Yeah, Last Dance. He said, "No, I didn't see it. I lived it. I don't have to see it." He said, "I seen this guy go off to go play baseball for 2 years and come back and bust our ass like nothing happened. We had the best defense in the league. This guy come off a fucking break and wash us." He's like, "It was unbelievable." So this is your opponent speaking like this. See, I got to show how great you are. You're like, they're like, we were playing rough back then. You could have just come down that hole, and you imagine coming to break. We were pause. I don't know if that's a pause. You can't come down that. Well, maybe I guess you do it. But either way,
Nate, you could come down any hole you want. There's no pressure.
Nigga said, "How is that a pause?"
It's crazy. I said, hold on, it depends how you look at it.
Hey, speaking of goats, Chris Brown is out here charging fans $11,100.
Yeah, women are
for a meet and greet experience. You're saying women are delusional, but there's guys paying these prices too.
You said
$1,111.
Yeah, that nigga said 11,000.
That would be crazy.
What are the guys doing? Because I've only seen the photos of the girls. What are the guys doing? They come.
I seen one really popular picture of a guy. He's like a Dragon Ball Z fanatic, and he's doing both of them have their their arms out. But for $1,000.
But you see how some of these girls are going. They getting gripped up and all that stuff. A lot of Me Too shit. I'm wondering what happens if a gay guy says he want one of them photos.
Oh,
you know
I don't know. Yeah, he probably would.
That's wild. He's setting the precedent.
No, I ain't setting no precedent.
He set a precedent for
he's like, all right, I'm gonna sign this waiver. You gotta sign this waiver. I'm gonna do whatever it is that you want me to do. But I have to go for it too. It's not just I'm not just a puppet.
Yeah. So Chris Brown's getting good money off meet and greets.
Yeah, you know? a dude called off his engagement because of one of them pictures you're talking about.
Yeah.
He's seen dude gripping his fiance's cheeks. And he's like, he said Chris Brown was the final straw because girl already done cheated on him once.
Oh, then that should have been the final straw. Chris Brown should have been a gimme. Who the fuck you mean? That's like you having a chance at Rihanna. Who the fuck you should have? That's the pass. If anything, the first guy should have been the final straw.
How you guys feel about passes, celebrity passes?
That's what I'm saying. If there was gonna be anything, you could say Chris Brown was the pass, but you can't be the fucking not the regular first guy. I don't know if I feel about it. If anything, that'd make the most sense.
Nah, ain't no damn celebrity pass. Ain't no fucking passes.
Yeah, your wife. What if your wife said, "I'm gonna give you a pass, any celebrity, if you pick." I
don't need no permission slip.
Beyonce. I don't need no permission slip.
Holly, I'll be honest with you, that old work. We did was it Haley?
Haley Bell?
Oh, yeah.
Halle Bailey? Chloe Bailey. Chloe. My bad.
Chloe,
you on Chloe. Haley's the one with the one she's recovering from Down syndrome.
She just had a baby.
So disrespectful. But Chloe, her older sister, that one.
You taking that pass, huh, Nate?
25. Yeah, that one. That maybe Chloe Bailey. That was that. That's a baddie right there, boy.
You seen clips of the pop out that happened in
Yeah, the internet went fucking.
Whap,
maniac.
whap, whap, whap.
I know that
Fuck 'em
I know that really pissed Nate off.
It don't piss me off because I'm a Kendrick fan.
No,
It,
there you go.
it
Okay.
pissed me off to seeing people get this hype of not liking Kendrick. I did that part. All these bandwagon likers on Kendrick. They don't even know that this is like Kendrick's like light work. Like this is trash compared to what Kendrick actually does.
I hate me being a Kendrick fan. I hate the fact that people are swarming to this.
Exactly, that's what I mean. Like this isn't like this. Kendrick is a fucking artist.
I love the song, but these bars are
Exactly.
weak
That's what I'm
compared to
saying.
what Kendrick does.
That's
but
what
this
I'm
just
saying.
it just shows you that people don't want artistry; they want pop music.
It just
And
shows
that's
you
why
how much people wanted Drake to lose. He's
Nah.
been winning so long that they're ready to prop up any loser to champion it. Like they won. West Coast acting like they really won the championship, bro.
Listen, if Drake would have made a pop hit like Not Like Us, people would have loved it the same.
Nah,
it's
Drake,
not because
I
it's
don't
Drake.
see no way Drake was going to win this beef.
Drake didn't
the public
put
didn't
out.
want him to win.
Okay, I could see that, but Drake didn't put out a song better than Not Like Us throughout this
Yeah,
whole beef.
Well, not a pop record, but Drake out-rapped Kendrick this whole beef.
He out-rapped- he
all
did
his
not-
songs were better than Kendrick.
False.
And every step of the way,
I'm
people
gonna
acted
say
like
false.
they didn't. People act like they didn't hear it. Kendrick really came up light, but Kendrick was supposed to win. Like he was supposed to, like we thought he was going to win. I didn't think he needed the push to win. And look now, he almost had to dumb himself down,
He did.
play in our level, and we still gave him the win. Like this guy doesn't need to dumb down.
When he
We
didn't
don't
dumb
need to
down,
pad his stats.
when he didn't dumb down on Meet the Grams, you said he was just talking.
He was just talking. He has better
you
songs
said
than
he.
that. Euphoria was better. Meet the Grams is trash, bro.
You're listening to bars and you're saying that because he's not singing on the track that it's trash.
It
That
don't
is-
have to be singing. It wasn't nothing impressive. It wasn't like he was saying nothing scathing.
but it was
He
more
was basically
impressive.
saying, let
It's-
me just tell you that your dad's a horrible person. He was using the talking
was-
points that these septum ring,
okay.
the
So what's-
septum ring, cul-de-sac,
Yeah.
new blacks are saying,
Mm-hmm.
and he knows those are pandering talking points. Complain about how you don't really care about your women, this, that, and the third. These are things that no one gives a fuck about.
My
But all
question
of a
is-
sudden they became scathing when we throw it on Drake. Now all of a sudden he's a culture artist. He's not really black. I like if he's not really black, then y'all know J. Cole's also not really black, then, right? These are all guys that have black dads.
Yeah, when they were saying the whole black thing, it wasn't about not being black or not being black. We know they're both black.
No,
It's
we don't know
it's-
that because you and I know that. People are sensible. That's not the Drake haters really feel like he's not black. This that. They're always trying to like all the stats that Drake broke. This is
That's-
a black man breaking
that's
this record
dumb.
that y'all stealing from it. And it is dumb.
That's
It
dumb
is
for somebody to
us
say
even
he's
proving
not. It's dumb for you to know his dad is black and then say he's not really black. That's
Yeah.
stupid to me.
But it happens. It happens. You know what I'm saying? Now you talking about the guy can't even say nigga. You know what I'm saying?
But you've seen some black people that you like. I don't know if I want to let you say the word nigga, right? Drake might not be one of them, but I'm saying you've known people like that.
Not anymore. I don't have a problem with the word in general. You know what I'm saying? Though it just some people it
Just kind of stings. Like there's people at my job that be talk about something. Hey, bro, let me get that pass. Let me get
I
that
find
pass.
racism hilarious.
Yeah,
so that's
I told buddy, hey, do this for me, do that for me, and I'll write you a little note. I'll sign it, get it notarized, or whatever. That's your pass. You can say it, whatever you want to say it.
Yeah, I find racism hilarious because it's people operating on such a made up way and it's such an old way. But I guess it's just people want to be able to just box it in and make life easier. But like, I just want to put you in the nigga box or the cracker box so I can just put every trope that goes with that. I don't have to learn nothing new though. Let me just say, hey, y'all guys don't do this, and it makes your life easier. Like they want everything
definitely.
compartmentalized.
Yeah, that's what's great about racism. I don't have to do any research.
Exactly.
You a
And people-
nigga, you lazy, you like to eat chicken and watermelon. I don't
and
need
people
nothing
want
else.
to take that away from people, but some people like simplicity.
Yeah.
Some people
I
I ain't fucking white folk. They dirty. Whatever stereotype, people throw it right on that group and just keep it moving.
I like knowing that when I meet a new white person, that his house is gonna smell like dog and cigarettes and bologna and bologna. I like that. I don't have to ask any questions. I already know what it's gonna be like. When I already prepared myself for a bunch of cats, some bologna, some cigarette smells.
I like that we're the only group that get to say some shit like that. and we
Nah,
pretend that
we're
we're
not-
not the only group.
we're not
that
the
can
only
be able
ones.
to- Oh,
Nah, we're
not
not
like
the
how
only
you just listen. If y'all saw anyone, this shit would go viral if anyone
me
else
t-
said the same shit about another group online.
Let me tell you.
This shit would be the same
Let
shit,
me
but-
tell you something I found out the other day about white people. You know the whole washcloth thing.
Yeah.
How I thought, me personally, I thought the reason they didn't use washcloths was just because they're dirty. Their reason.
That's what I'm saying. Only we get to get away with.
But listen,
We
I
be saying
found
some crazy.
I
shit
found
on
out their real reasoning is not because they think it's dirty. They think it's poor. They think that we're doing it because we're trying to make the soap last longer.
Yeah,
like we're
so
trying to
they feel like-
strash it. But that's not the reason. We're doing it because of the friction. The cloth cleans off the dirt off your body better than just
Here's how I look at it.
soap and water.
We come from two different places. We're from the sun. We need to stay fresh. We need to stay clean, cleanse. So we use that friction. Get on. They're in that cold shit, so they probably don't take as much showers.
Nah,
so like
bro.
these guys are just. So maybe they find their reason to make their excuses. Whatever.
Nah, if you live in Florida, you live in the same Florida I live in, your balls was sweating today. You gotta go take a shower. Ain't no oh my wash day is on Saturday. Nigga,
Oh, yeah,
today
that's
is your
true.
today is your wash day.
Yeah, now that's different. Yeah, I don't know about that. What's the name now? Florida whites might be different than say a Boston or a New York is different.
Oh, you think Boston whites are cleaner than Florida whites?
I would think the warmer whites would be the cleaner whites because they have to shower.
They
more.
should.
The colder ones probably look cleaner, but
because they don't.
showers.
They're skipping showers
Yeah,
because
they
it's
just
colder.
look, yeah, exactly. They just look cleaner. But trust me, because they ain't like you get around white folks and they stink. You know what I'm saying? They might
smell
skip
like
a shower.
What
You
they
know
smell
what
like?
Wet dogs.
Wet dog, bologna,
niggas
cigarettes.
is wildin'. And you can't even get canceled for this shit. Ain't that wrong? That's what. And niggas are like there's no benefits.
Listen. You know what white supremacy is? This is our privilege. They have everything else.
That's what I'm saying.
They literally reign supreme. This is all we have. They're not gonna take this away from us.
All we have is free speech.
That's literally all we have. And they fighting because they can't say one word.
Yeah, they're like, we don't got free speech. I like, we act like we don't understand. Like, listen, bro, we get this what the fuck we want. Though.
When they complain about that word, I'd be like, just say the word. Just say it. You want to say it so bad?
Well, that's why I'm mad they're taking words from us now. Though. We can give them a couple words.
What words? Like retard?
Retard.
I'll list them all off right now. Retard, midget,
faggot.
All of it.
There's a lot of them. They took a lot of them from us.
Yeah, Juno can't even say the R word now. You got to say grape.
Yeah, they ain't with that. You're just taking words from people. The words
Like what is it? What if you can't just take away a word? If you're gonna take away a word, you got to replace it with something else. So if I can't say rape, what do you want me to say?
They'll find another way to say assault, or they'll make a new word that's acceptable. And just because the other one's supposed to
with this Kendrick shit, the new word might be wop 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 wop.
Wop, wop, wop.
Damn, I heard somebody say something about the end of that song that was like, if this shit is true, Kendrick is literally a lyrical genius.
Which one?
The part where he says, "Hey, hey, 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 run for your life."
Yeah,
they're comparing the "Hey, hey, hey." That's a line from Bill Cosby's Fat, whatever that show is, the cartoon show.
Yeah, but they said
so that was the Bill Cosby reference, and right after it is the R. Kelly reference where he says, "Step this way." That way. He's referring to.
I don't believe that because
I don't know, but if it is true,
should be smart, but it look wild because Kendrick's the same artist. When they were going to take R. Kelly's music off of Spotify, Kendrick said he was going to take his whole discography off. Mm-hmm. Kendrick's the one that went to bat for R. Kelly, so it looks kind of hypocritical.
Yes, a Drake fan would say that he went back to back for R. Kelly, but somebody who knows the actual story would say he was defending artistry and being able to put out your music and not get it taken. Free speech being
able to do salacious and horrible shit on the side but still be able to do art, be able to separate the two.
Yes just like we have a guy that's a felon that's about to run for president. The government, you see how that works?
Well, Trump was, he was railroaded, so.
There we go. Just like R. Kelly and Bill Cosby.
Well, very true. That comes around full circle. You're right. Yeah, full circle. Bill Cosby got his shit got overturned. So R. Kelly is not convicted, nothing. So
R. Kelly's not.
Bill Cosby's not.
I'm Bill Cosby. And at some time they'll probably flip R. Kelly shit too.
Yeah,
like I said, when you get too big, they'll railroad you right quick. When the heat get off, we'll party in a couple years though.
Did you actually watch the Pop Out concert, or you just seen the clips?
No, I didn't.
I just saw the
didn't watch
clips.
concert.
That shit was on Amazon. I didn't even find out till after.
I expect we're gonna get a Kendrick album soon. Hopefully it delivers. Hopefully it's on point. My thing
What people's gonna say is on point is they're gonna want another Not Like Us type album. They want
Kendrick,
the whole album to feel like Not Like
set
Us.
itself up completely.
He's not gonna do it.
It's not even that he's gonna do it. Now I'm glad that he's now at the precipice where he needs to be. Now he's got all the fame he wants. Now he can let y'all down how y'all deserve.
He's not gonna let. He's
he
not gonna
high
let me
enough
down
before.
He's not gonna let me down.
Before.
He's gonna
y'all to ascend him a little bit more higher so everyone can see the fall down.
He's gonna let down the people who think that Kendrick is this poppy Not Like Us guy. People who think that this is him. He's not that guy.
Listen, if y'all knew how fickle the Symptom Ring Twitter is, they're gonna hit you with that. Can we have a real discussion about Kendrick now after 2 months out there?
Yeah.
And it's straight slander.
Yeah. They're the ones.
They're the ones gonna be straight slander when they come back around to visit. Because for when that run was going, all we were hearing was Drake slanders at a third, and as you go forward, the weeks go on. Drake's still the world's most streamed artist. All those stats that y'all were there trying to make it seem like went away. Nah, that shit. After the smoke's still clear, my boy's still cooking.
Still cooking.
They acting like Drake just fell out. Like, man, and it's crazy that everyone's giving Kendrick props like it wasn't a 20v1 the whole time. No one talks about Future no more. No one talks about Metro. No one talks about Rick Ross.
Those guys literally they fell off. They lost. If you want to compare if you want to compare Future to Drake, yeah, he lost. Future lost. Metro to Drake, everybody lost. The only person that won was Kendrick.
Yeah.
Rick Ross put out a track and then that shit came and went and never responded after.
It showed you a lot of guys that were B-listers.
Yeah, you're not relevant.
Yeah, when the big dogs came out. And they didn't like, mind you that Future is an A-lister.
Yeah.
But when the superstars come out, everyone falls back.
Niggas not wasting bars on A$AP Rocky.
Which is crazy because A$AP can rap too, though. But he killed A$AP anyways because A$AP was talking about you're smashing my girl. You're like, just do the math. Who I was with during that time?
Yeah, exactly. That's one line, and then he ain't even got to respond.
Yeah,
that's it.
Got him out of here. Like, you got to think that again, my boy. That's your BM, dog. Out of here. But we both taking shot at both each other's baby mamas.
Yeah, fucking Drake is probably the most treacherous guy of all time.
He is. If rumors have it, like he's one of these guys that get off on smashing other guys' girls. Yeah,
him and Future the same way, but smashing Wayne's girl while he's in jail.
What I'm saying is, Future is like that with. It ain't like with he's going after his homeboys. Future's like that with any girls. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but they say Drake is kind of like
industry.
No one's off limits. Yeah, people he's supposed to be cool with. Homeboys, he's going in after them. Future ain't no homeboy because you ever seen a video where the girl's talking about, hey, yeah, for you, the girl, he's like, nah, for us.
Yeah,
he's always like that. They get paid for me, it's for us. Just saying, like the whole team with it, so type shit. So either way, I gotta go to a Future concert because that 21 concert was amazing. So I imagine another A-lister that Future concert gotta be good. And they say Drake's concerts are real good.
I haven't been to a Future concert.
I gotta imagine the hits gotta be hits for days though.
Yeah,
that 21 was surprising how much hits he had. I wish what's name would go on fucking tour. He would have a fucking killer.
Who?
Set.
Gunna?
Not Metro.
Metro, yeah, for sure. I seen
fucking artists he got, and his albums be fire too.
Yeah, and I've seen him do like what's that like orchestra like
exactly. And then, he's an artist though. Metro's a beast, and he gets the Morgan Freeman samples, all that shit. So I already know his shit would be fire. What made me think of that is anytime you go to a concert, like the DJ that preps up right before the main event.
Mm-hmm.
Them DJs, they be putting on a fucking show. Like these motherfuckers are going to themselves.
That should be better than the actual show you came to see.
Exactly. The guy the DJ that did it for 21, he killed it. Same as Burner. A lot of the time, those DJs that pre-sale, like these guys, if you get their names big enough, they can go on tour themselves. Their sets be on fire.
Yeah, but I wouldn't feel right paying to go see a DJ, going to an arena to go watch a DJ.
It depends.
If he's
you
there,
gotta make it a thing. You gotta make it a thing. The DJs gotta make their name such a brand that their event is an event. Yeah.
Because I've seen DJs at these events and I'm like, oh yeah, this is fire. Now if he put on a whole show where he's charging $30 to get in the building, just watch him for an hour, I'll pay.
Yeah, if he's put on a fire event, exactly. So you gotta make yourself a name big enough.
I ain't paying to watch no DJ, bro.
Nah. It already happens.
Yeah, you've been at concerts watching DJs.
Exactly. And sometimes their set's the best part. When you go to them, I went to the R&B concerts. You go to R&B concerts.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Then, and the DJs, that's all they're playing.
I did what was that? The tour with Bow Wow or Shanti.
Yeah.
The Millennium Tour.
Yeah.
The show in between was
be
probably
better than the main ones.
Be better than the main
That's
show.
what I'm telling you. I did doing with Tank and Tyrese and all them. The DJ in between shit better than all they shit. Because your main artist probably don't have enough in his bag to just give an hour worth of everything's fire. That DJ's giving you all hits.
90s hits, 80s hits.
Controlling the crowd.
All classics.
All classics, controlling the crowd. I'm like, man, it's a talent. I guess that's how when they had not Laughapalooza. Remember when they were doing all the Henny Palooza and all those shit? They kind of had something similar.
What's up with this? Y'all saying the game received some backlash for being a good dad.
I don't know if you guys noticed or seen this going around, but I guess everyone was saying that he's too comfortable with his daughter.
Oh, okay. I think I see it.
Like
game. She's like she's a teenager.
Yeah, she's
the
like
game.
15, 16. Like,
and 14. I seen a picture of him sitting down, and the girl's like in his lap, and his arms like kind of like on her side.
People aren't used to. They're not used to father affection a lot of the times. That's why, especially on displayed, it can look strange, or male affection in general on people even their kids, and especially when it's black guys, it's always looking kind of way. But
kids, I would say kids, and especially kids that become of age, because a 15-year-old, 16-year-old is still my daughter, right?
Exactly, it's still my daughter. It just looks strange.
But now she's also a woman. She's becoming a woman at the same time. So people don't want to see you too close to a woman, even though she's your daughter.
But they're only making it weird because they don't know the context. If it's your daughter, it makes sense. So your daughter can sit in your lap anytime. They just making it look strange because it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't have no kids,
they're not used to seeing black fathers love.
Exactly. And they always, that's why it's
love.
I don't know if this is a race thing, because I think people would still have the same. If it was Trump and his teenage daughter sitting on his lap, people would still look the same.
No,
look
I
at him
don't
the
think
same.
so.
I think they would,
especially
if it was Trump.
I know for sure with the black guys, people always look at it with the kind of a side eye. You gotta make it what's name, so you almost gotta let them know. Or at least that's how I believe.
Wasn't Trump the one talking spicy about his daughter?
He was, so they would be in rightful place for them to get Trump. But nowadays they blame it. They claim everybody's a pedo anyways. They say Trump with his daughter, Biden with his daughter, and shit like that. So, everyone, what I'm saying, according to Kendrick, everyone's got to run for your life, though. Everyone. My thing is, while we're on here, how many so-called things that the world was supposed to come in? Diddy. You see how the Diddy story is coming and going? I'm telling you, Diddy's gonna go with this shit skate free. The same way that T.I. did, the same way that all these celebrities are like, oh, it's over, it's a wrap. Nah, sometimes it's just a bad month. Let the news cycle run its course. Before long, we're gonna forget it.
We're gonna forget it, but do you think Diddy's gonna be out in the streets like normal again? Like he's just gonna pop up at award shows and we're just not gonna mention it?
If there's one person I've seen come back my whole life,
Diddy?
Is Diddy, though.
Yeah, but you've never seen.
He's actually like my favorite rapping CEO. Like I've since I was younger, been watching this guy. Like, man, this motherfucker's been cool.
Yeah,
been
genius.
Cool for this long, and they motherfuckers. I've heard the worst things about Diddy for forever. These gay rumors.
You've never seen video. You never seen video though.
I've never seen him kicking a girl, but I've heard this motherfucker been insulting people for years.
You can
hear
rappers
that were even bigger than him. Like, it didn't make no sense. I like putting hands on J. Cole, on Drake. I like, how does he go around assaulting fucking superstars?
I think
Diddy looks friendly as fuck, but they're like, nah, don't try this guy. He's a problem. But whatever.
I think it's the difference between hearing it and seeing it. Once we've seen it with our own eyes, now it's going to be hard to just let it go. I mean, people will forget, but once they see him again, it's going to bring it right back up again. People's going to want him to explain, and that little apology he did on IG is not going to be good enough. He's going to have to go on Barbara Walters or
Yeah,
RIP.
he deleted his IG and all this stuff, and then now Stephen A. Smith did a whole thing about it, talking about he think it looks disingenuous because you want us to forget. Like, how you know why I deleted for? Maybe I deleted everything just to start my page fresh. What the fuck you talking? How are you reading what I'm doing off of a deletion of a whole account?
That's what I'm saying. Every time he does something, somebody like Stephen A. or somebody's gonna bring up the negative in what he's doing.
Only when it's hot. After a while, they're gonna let him cook. After the elections, I'm sure there's a bunch of new powers that be, a bunch of new money coming in. Someone be like, "Oh, you can take your foot off that guy's neck," or something.
Yeah, but sometimes people just don't want to make money with you no more.
Yeah, that's true. They need another person to have access. Like I feel like your boy went and took Diddy's whole flow. The one fucking, what was it? The one from Philly that Meek Mill's always with, the billionaire.
Oh, the white dude.
Yeah.
I forgot what you're talking about.
Diddy used to be the one throwing those all white parties, making everyone kind of going, nah, this motherfucker went and stole. He went and got all the celebrities, all that.
Rick
shit.
Rubin.
Rick Rubin stole the nigga's whole flow, dog. Stole the whole scene. But we shall see.
But speaking of people not wanting to make money with you no more, there have been 11 companies have dropped sponsorship from the WNBA Olympic team since they didn't pick up Caitlin Clark.
As they should. You got to punish these motherfuckers into acting accordingly. To
show people this is why the money's coming in.
Exactly. These bull dykes are acting are acting unruly to the star here. And what I hate is each time I say this or anyone say this, motherfuckers are, what I hate most is black men defending white women. I don't give a fuck about Caitlin Clark. Anyone else? If this is what's making the league, this is just simple math.
It's just when it's the nose ring, whatever you be calling them.
Yeah.
They defend this because they don't understand how logical the game is. The money comes in. The money comes in because of this person. We need to keep showing this person on TV so we can keep getting these sponsorships.
The same reason The Rock never loses the WWE. Same shit. That's like, we're like, you think us fans, we want to see Rock all day long? If his fans are going to see it, Vince is going to say, give Rock that. Rock could do whatever he wants. He could be a movie star 9 months out of the year and he only has to do 3 appearances in WWE. That's one of the agreements. Mm-hmm. And people are like, it's unfair. Everyone else has to go to work every day. Well, we don't give a fuck. As long as this guy's bringing in the viewership, he's going to be allowed to do it. You're gonna cater to the league to that manner, but Caitlyn and Reese, those two are balling, going crazy. Their rivalry still going. Reese just bust her ass. What was it, last week?
Yeah, finally won. This is her first time beating her since the national championship game a couple years ago.
I like how I like Reese shit talking. She balling, looks good, does great. I didn't like it. What's his name? The conservative fat dude nigga that gave the skating piece on her, talking about she ain't really talented. All that. What's the fat conservative nigga there? They used to work on Fox.
Whitlock. Yeah.
Whitlock. Yeah. Talking about she's not all that. Like, get the fuck out of here.
She might not be. She might not be all that talent wise, because there are other players that are better than her.
Yeah, but she's a star, and
she's the most marketable player.
Very marketable, looks good, and she's a fucking star. How you gonna say she's not all? Like,
the people who are saying that this is a black and white thing, or I just think they're just reaching, because you look at Serena Williams.
Yeah, there's some elements of black and white in there. Like when she won the chip, when they won the thing, the White House should have never invited both sides.
Yeah, but Angel Reese also didn't help that at the same time. She's like antagonizing, she's playing the bad guy, pointing at her ring. She didn't play the bad guy, but the bad guy, you get to do what you want when you do what you want when you're popping. I won. I get to do this shit. They just come with the sport. There's no, this is such a great thing. We're gonna allow both sides. Nah, nigga. If she's gonna be there, I'm not gonna be there. And she didn't show up. Yeah.
So it's one of those things. But it's crazy to see. I mean, the sport's gonna blow up, but we'll see how it goes. What's crazy is you already know if WNBA is anything like the NBA, which I imagine is going to be, just off of Caitlin Clark's thing, by the next 4 years, you're going to see some of the best shooting come out of the NBA ever. I'm out of the WNBA. You're going to see a whole bunch of other Caitlins come out. Black, white, you know what I'm saying? Shit's going to be crazy. Them motherfuckers going to be shooting the lights out. They still can't dunk, but until we got that.
I've been seeing a few clips of chicks dunking in the WNBA. They ain't dunking on nobody, but
exactly. You know that regular
in practice. Yeah, in practice, one hand, they could do that.
I seen a dude give himself an alley oop. Did I send that to you the other day? Like a local game, high school game, some shit.
Yeah, bounce it.
Yeah, bounce it all, dog. That buddy fucking dirty, dog. Jesus. Those motherfuckers like they be in AAU and shit. They be in middle school doing that shit to their fucking peers. Like, yeah, we think, oh, they're gonna go to the NBA. Yeah, of course they're gonna go to the NBA.
Yeah, this whole wave of WNBA players, I don't know if they're just going to turn into assassins. It might take a while, but it might be the high school players or college players that do it first.
If they were skilled like the NBA, they would be the NBA. You saw how the NBA did it. Curry got on fire, and literally like a season, 2 seasons later, the whole league turned into Curry.
Or the whole league tried to be Curry.
Trying, but some
of them got
the
better,
shooting percentage went up though. A lot went up. The NBA became almost like it didn't matter which tickets you got. Every night was like a magic show. Motherfuckers were shooting from the goal. That shit became lit. So they did make the sports more popular when they did that, and everyone just went along. I don't know, are the women that skilled that when the off season go off, you just turn it on and be able to switch the game up? Like
they not.
That's it.
They not.
You know, that's it, dog. This at no hopes, son. So if it's not them, then it'll be the college ones then. Because Curry, you already know what Curry did. Curry has middle schoolers trying to shoot from the logo. He got high school. He said so. Everyone's about the shooting now. Thanks to Curry. Even though these young guys say they love Paul George, but
yeah, the team that just won the championship, Boston, finally got it done. They actually shoot like 45 threes a game.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
Way more than the Golden State Warriors did while they was winning.
Yeah, that's what happens now when the numbers work. They start going towards it.
Did we talk about Tatum finally getting his ring? Yeah, we did. We talked about Tatum got his ring.
No one hate on the boy, huh?
I mean,
who's getting the MVP? Is it
They gave it to Jaylen Brown. Got the MVP.
Good. That's good. So Jaylen Brown finally, at one point, he was the highest paid player in the NBA. Mm-hmm. So now it's almost like get to live up to it. And I believe they say probably the smartest player in the NBA. This motherfucker supposed to be working for NASA and shit. Like he's super smart and got all this stuff, and to get the chip. And the represent like this motherfucker, he's winning across the board. Mm-hmm. So it's good to see. Mm-hmm. Who y'all think the next season is gonna look like? Y'all think any chance they can run it back?
Definitely, they can run it back. There's always a chance.
No chance of Bronny getting that chip, huh?
Bronny, that would be crazy.
They actually his freshman year,
his first year, and they actually just got a new first year coach, JJ Redick. And people talk about, and you want to talk about nepotism.
Exactly.
People, that's a whole nother level because this guy just started doing a podcast with this guy.
They said, guys, when I tell you I want stuff to move fast for me, this is what I mean. Because I think JJ Redick was the only coaching job I think he had before that was like his high school, college team.
It was fourth grade.
Yeah, fourth grade basketball team. To go from that to NBA coach. So they say, but you know.
But JJ Redick has been a respected name for a long time.
Does that mean every player could become a coach?
No, but there have been good players that have become coaches.
This is true.
Mark Jackson was a first-time coach, and look what he did with the Warriors. And then they kicked him out and then gave it to another first-year coach who won a championship with him, Steve Kerr. Then you got Jason Kidd, first time. He was a first-time coach, never coached before he got this Dallas job, and now he's in the finals.
Do you think it's really? I really feel like it's not really the coaching, dog. You give me a fucking 15 superstars, I can make any motherfuckers win, dog.
Nah, because there's some trash coaches. You got to think everybody in the NBA is a hooper.
Ain't no way these niggas writing up plays that much better than the opponent, dog.
Nah,
sometimes. At the end of the day, it's about skill. You go out there. Maybe that's just for me because I couldn't read the playbook.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Maybe the other shit makes sense. I think they would I'm just gonna go for the goal. That's it. But maybe that's what it is. So maybe I don't respect the playbook enough.
Some coaches, you can see the difference. You can see the difference between like how they running plays. Like Mazzulla is definitely a better coach than Jay Kidd.
Okay.
But he also has a better roster too. So,
but say like Buddy from Miami Heat,
Spoelstra,
where we know he had just got it from being Buddy's son-in-law. Of course, now he's proven that they got a couple more chips. But that first year, we're like, actually was given something. Nigga, he just basically got it off the strength of your lineup.
He had a great lineup, but he was also pretty competent coach. He just never had a chance. But the people who seen him, like Pat Riley, knew he had something, gave him a chance, got him 2 rings.
Like his son-in-law, of course he's gonna see him.
I guess you can say it's his son. I don't know if that really is if that's his son-in-law.
He's tied into the Miami thing. It's like nepotism there. That's how he got in.
I know he used to work like in the video room or something earlier, but I don't know if he was like married to somebody. I do know when he got his divorce from his wife, they held off on giving him his contract.
He looked out. Yeah, they made sure that they didn't give him the contract till the divorce is finalized.
Yeah,
so you know what I'm saying.
That's goat shit. That's heat shit right there. That's heat culture.
Yeah, that's heat culture. I'll fuck with him for that one.
Heat culture.
I fuck with him for that. But I'll be looking out on that end.
Yeah, but the Lakers got JJ Redick now. They got Bronny. People's gonna come to their games. It's gonna be a circus show in LA for the next year. Because JJ Redick is gonna make mistakes, but all first-year coaches make mistakes. His mistakes are gonna be more amplified because he coaches for LA.
What would be crazy is JJ Redick put Bronny in the starting lineup.
That's crazy.
The opening season.
No.
He ain't trying to lose his job.
Because we already know it's nepotism. We already know nepotism is one of the reasons that he's there. But if you're putting him, if you're starting him, that's crazy.
And the NBA is not going to help you. Even if it's there, the other players are going to be, there's going to kind of put a target in your back. So I don't see him balling without him actually being able to ball. So I don't see nothing really good. I don't know if it's going to be good for. He's really going to have to ball from the show, like the Ball brothers when they all went to the NBA.
But I already know Bronny's not. He's a second-round pick. He's not.
Yeah.
Every other second-round pick is not going to get that much playing time. So I don't expect Bronny to get that much playing time. Just like that's like saying how much playing time does Thanasis get? He doesn't get that much time because he's trash. They put him in the last couple minutes when it's a blowout. That's the same thing that's going to happen with Bronny. He might go this whole first year without even playing. He might get he might play a couple of games and they might just send him to the G League.
I thought that's what he was supposed to go originally.
I can see it happening still.
Who knows? Maybe, he might still sprout up though. You know that there's that last minute growth that them boys get.
I don't know about that.
How
old is Bronny right now?
This shit happens. It ain't like age thing. I don't know what happens to NBA players. I'm pretty sure they're juicing because the math never works. Every other adult stops growing in puberty after like 10th grade. NBA players, though, by the time they're senior year, by the time they go to college, they gain like another foot, bro. 2 foot. Motherfuckers be scrawny. By the time they go to the league, they gain height and weight. LeBron
didn't really gain height. He gained weight. He didn't really gain height from like after like his first year in the league.
He was probably already big, but I'm talking about players that they say he'll need to get a little bit bigger before he goes to the league. A lot of them, by the time they get there, by the time they get there, they get inches, dog.
Yo.
I don't know if you mean, come on, are we saying pause on inches?
I'm just saying.
Listen, I don't know.
Niggas getting inches once they get into the NBA is crazy.
It's crazy.
Shout out to Dwight Howard.
I was about to say that. Yeah. I was about to say that. Shout out to Dwight Howard. Fucking Dwight. He over there in China still getting that bread on.
That's what they need. That's what the Lakers need to get. Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard still could play, even at his age right now.
That's what he says. He said, I can still.
I feel like everybody in the league knows he can still play, but he be playing with niggas' booties, and they don't want that in the locker room.
Yeah, the brand. I don't know. LA might go for it. LA don't give a fuck. Shit's wide out there.
Nah, I don't think so.
Dwight just never recovered when the knees went out. That was it. No, now he's over there in China. He gets a party in silence of the media coverage.
My dog be outside with them trannies every night after every game.
He living his best life.
Getting loose, literally.
Charleston White went off on. He's been on a major tangent. First, he went off on King Von's sister because she said she's in Charleston White in the club. She gave him a pass, and he was like, "Pass." You're like, I wish you'd have came because, you'd have put you on me because these hands here is bisexual. He's for everybody. He started cracking me up. So he went off on her. And, of course, when Fulio died, he started doing a whole, disrespecting stuff. Like, that boy was working hard to be killed, man. Ain't nobody worked that hard. That boy got elected. He was trying to get so, Charleston White always got to keep it a buck.
Mm-hmm.
He out here just speaking crazy on folks. There was someone else that I seen this past week. I think I saw a video of fucking what's them getting his ass beat.
Who?
Games manager.
Oh yeah,
Whack.
Whack, yeah.
But they didn't confirm if it was him or not.
I think it was him, though.
But that shit looked like him.
It was him like another blood. You know, them niggas, they like when he's higher up, you can't jump him or anything. But and them boys, they beef. Them boys still do fades.
Yeah.
And he
They
fought
call him squabbles.
Yeah, squabbles, and that's the one thing about Wack. That's why he talks that much shit. The motherfucker, he can actually fight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And because when you're fighting a gang member, and their next thing is, it kind of is dope though. Like if the next threat is war and no one wants that, that means squabble is always up.
Yeah.
So I could talk however I want. If someone don't like it, I know that no one really wants a war. We're making too much with someone else, and I can fight. So he's always going to talk shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he's very rarely has anyone actually met him. But this go around, him and this dude's been talking shit for a while and whatever it is. But yeah, I seen Wack got his ass beat, but it was respectable. The boys still got all that shit. Was crazy. I feel I'm too goddamn old to be fighting like that though. This shit.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, go get the gun.
Yeah. Okay. That's it. No, that make no sense. But you know, that's why Wax still has like I said, he still has pull out here. He's still active, still out here whooping motherfuckers' asses. So remember when that dude Stitches was talking crazy to the game and Wack knocked his ass out?
Yeah. That was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, Wack been cleaning niggas' clocks for a minute, dog. So it goes like that. Wack's the only one you see still talk shit about Big U, and that's like one of the bigger bosses out of LA and shit. And you know, even Big U knows karate and shit. You know, they grew up in the era where you had to know how to fight. They grew up fighting first, or they went to jail to know fighting. So then they also got into the gunplay. So I guess they do both.
Okay. I got any recommendations for the people this week?
My recommendation is The Bear on FX or Hulu if you want. I believe it's on season 3 now.
That's the cooking show? They about restaurants or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking fire though. Phenomenal actor, buddy from Shameless, the white kid from Shameless. But
it's a show.
It's a
series. Yeah.
About cooking.
It's not all about cooking. He's a chef.
Oh,
Like
okay.
he got a restaurant he has to take over, but it's dope though. It's on Hulu.
Okay.
How about y'all?
My recommendation this week is going to be Inside Out 2.
Okay, perfect.
Inside Out 2, bro. When you go to anxiety, all that shit, I'm like, they about to slip autism in there somewhere.
They have more, so they added more what's the name? More feelings?
Yeah.
They added, I know in the commercial, I seen the commercial with Carmelo, they added like envy and embarrassment or something to the second one, but I never even seen the first one.
Yeah, they're going to add that. They're going to, you know how they're going to go.
Sprinkle
they're probably
love.
going to have one feeling that doesn't really identify as anything.
Yeah. They call them they, them.
Yeah, I can imagine. I have a second recommendation. Go ahead, sir. If you want to
go ahead. Do yours. I'm not.
Shabuzi dropped his album Fire, man. His latest album called Where I've Been Is and Where I'm Going.
Yeah, I've definitely been hearing his name a lot lately.
Yeah, Shabuzi be popping up on my feed nowadays.
Yeah, so that album's country album, but it's fire. Got a couple of hip hop features on there. It should go.
See, Willie Jones came out at the wrong time. He should have came out in this wave right now with all these other country rapper artists. Because I feel like people's forgetting about Willie Jones from like the year before, and everybody's noticing all these new artists from the Beyonce album. Was Willie Jones on the Beyonce album?
I don't know. I don't think so. Willie Jones is a beast, though.
Yeah, Shabuzi's gonna blow right past him.
Yep, and they gotta. It's time.
What about
my recommendation? I think would be I watched the movie Civil War.
You see how you like it?
It was good. I wish they would have done it because the whole movie was pretty much they're following the press.
Yeah,
I wish they would have done it on like the view of like maybe like that. Yeah, like maybe like the WF, like that black lady who actually got to the president.
Yeah,
they should have made it from like her perspective instead of the press's perspective.
Okay.
I would have liked that better, but it was a good movie.
Well, that shit was crazy. It does make you think that if America falls, that shit could just go like that. Though. That shit gets crazy.
I'm thinking,
Because
because it was the Western forces was California and Texas.
Yeah.
But all their like weaponry was just like it was like regular military weaponry. Where did they get that weaponry from?
They have them. They already have them. That's the issue. Then we don't like we have our weapons all in one area. We store them all across the nation. We have our army and basically they're like if this country decided to just
it was like a California bases and Texas bases just decided we're going to take over all these weapons and now we're going to go fight the rest of the country.
Yeah, but the president had lost enough of the people that he didn't have enough people that was willing to fight for him.
Yeah.
And the country had fallen and people just assume that people just going to fall in line when the war comes, but shit could turn the shit quick like that, and you don't know what happened. And that's how quick the government's topple.
They were like, I know. They would like you to believe that, but I don't think niggas is really like that around here, bro. I don't think niggas is brave enough to fight against the U.S. government.
Maybe not, but I'm just saying governments lose their control that quick.
Yeah,
to the people.
A government like Haiti for sure. Smaller governments.
We just haven't seen it in a developed country, but I'm saying if it were to happen, it could happen that quick. Well, we never. It would take bigger, larger numbers. 4th. We think that. Remember, we never thought we'd see motherfuckers storm the Capitol. We seen that shit happen, and they didn't do nothing. One person died, and we thought if anyone stormed that Capitol, they would have wiped it out. Now we kind of see like, America looking kind of pussy. We might be able to go. We might be able to get up there and get some shit.
Okay, but let me ask you this though: that you said America looking pussy, but do you think if it was 200 Mexicans that ran into the White House, you think that it would have been the same story?
I think Puerto Ricans did it a couple years back. They killed like 3 or 4.
If you see a bunch of brown faces breaking into that building, it's not gonna be one guy dying. Maybe. It's gonna be It's gonna be a massacre. It doesn't look good killing white American citizens on TV. That don't look good.
This is true, but they could always pan the black. But as you see how America is doing right now in Haiti, they sent over the other Africans over there. Where are those from? Where are they from?
Who?
They just sent a brigade to Haiti recently. So Haiti's supposed to have like an outside army now. Either way, that's besides the point.
Yeah. Y'all know what to do, folks. Hit us up on That's the Sir Pod on Instagram. That's the Sir Pod on Twitter. That's the Sir Podcast on Facebook. And you can always drop an email at That's the Sir Podcast at gmail.com. And the voice line is always open if you want to call in. 407-900-6076, or you can just look through them show notes, click on that, leave a message here, and we'll get you on the pod. You know what I mean?
Has anyone ever left a note?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like we got more traction to the number.
I don't know. Somebody left a note before.
All right, we out.
All right, folks. Yeah.